Oh, here we go. This is a place. It's a song about a place where dreams come true. If you can't afford to travel, but you still want satisfaction, you can see in miniature all the world's great tourist attractions at LEGOLAND. LEGOLAND. The model of Big Ben alone is worth the price it costs to enter. They've even got a pile of Lego that used to be the World Trade Center. LEGOLAND. 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 That's right, people. I'm telling you, there is a place where dreams come true. A place of wonder, a place of wow. And it's way out west, near Slough. And it's called, and I want you to sing it with me, LEGOLAND. Sing LEGOLAND. Sing LEGOLAND. 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 Yeah. Ooh. Right off I say LEGOLAND. This next one is about Prince Charles. I wrote a number of garage rock songs related to the royal family of the British Empire. I thought, you write punk rock, you need subject matter. I thought the royal family, they go together like ham and cheese. Cheese and foreskins. Here we go. That's two fucked up chords and two songs. A chinless wonder was bound without into a house full of scone. Him riding in the gin was his next of kin, so come on. And by the time he's king, he won't own anything. He'll have to sell off his gear without getting the lease for some more. Bad royal man, sad royal man, mad says in the sun. Too much time spent flushing the rain instead of sitting up on the throne. On the throne. On the throne, on the throne, on the throne. I also met Prince Charles, very charming devil. Here we go. A chinless wonder was born into a house full of scone. and right into the tin. What's this next of kin? So come on. And by the time he is king, came on of anything, he'll have to sail off his key without getting the leash for some more. Bad wrong man, sad wrong man, bad sense of the sun. Too much time spent pushing around instead of sitting up on the throne. 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 That should actually have distortion on it, but it doesn't. And here's another one. This should probably have distortion, but it doesn't. Who cares? Here we go. Had a girl, she loved me, but I told that girl she had to leave. She criticized when I wore my leg warmers and leopard skin briefs. You don't like it, baby, hit the road. They help me emphasize my genitals. Leg warmers and leopard skin briefs sure look good on. Gets my stroll on. Sure looks good on me. Let's go. You don't like it, baby, hit the road. They help me emphasize my genitals. That girl that she loved me. That's why I told that girl she had to leave. Little size when I wore my leg warmers and leopard skin briefs. Leg warmers and leopard skin briefs sure look good on. Get my stroll on. Sure look good on. All right, this is the final one. So the UK, United Kingdom comedy scene. Oh yes, it was great to be a comic on the UK comedy scene. Each day was filled with glamour, living in that show business dream. I played Rumford and Crawley and Didcot and Hawley and even Tunbridge Wells. Though I admit, when I first started, I played the smaller towns as well. I was rude to a heckler in Didcot. Didn't realize he had special needs. So in the parade to compensate, I bought him a lager, in which I'd secretly peed. I was attacked by an audience in Biggleswade. They accused me of being sarcastic. I remember these tattooed hands beating me up, man, that was one rough hen party. I'd like to thank my agent, who's responsible for how far I've come. And though I wish they didn't take 95%, so how do you fire your mum? Fire your mum. Okay, well, I'm going to do an added feature to these bits. Well, I'm going to talk about what's in the news. Now, what's in the news right now is the Russia thing where everyone was collaborating with Russia. Everyone who was collaborating with Russia. Everyone. Anyone you don't like, they're collaborating with Russia. You know? That's what I'm going to start saying from now on. Everybody. My landlord, he asked me for the fucking rent. Sorry, sunshine. I'm not falling for your Putin stooge bullshit. I ain't paying the rent for nothing until you denounce Putin's regime. I'm not paying any tax. I'm not paying any rent. I'm just going to steal everything. Basically, I'm going to do whatever I want. Now, this is the first one I've done this, so it's pretty ropey. My brain's not working very well today. You may have noticed I couldn't even play the songs. I made about, on average, 2 or 3 mistakes per verse on each song, which is kind of a record for me, if anything. A record of incompetence. And now I'm trying to be funny and witty about Russian collusion. Yeah. And I come up with something, yeah, just blame everything. Blame your landlord. How to get out of stuff? Kids, don't want to do your homework. Blame, see, I don't know any of the terms of the Russian. They don't even have the KGB anymore, but let's just assume it's the Soviet Union. You know, different decades, same bullshit, really. You know what I mean? Whoever's in power in this particular geographical location sort of blames the people over there. There's a bit in The Man Who Would Be King where Billy, I think it's Billy Fish, I think his name, he's the Indian guy, and he's the sort of he's very he wouldn't be allowed to be in a film nowadays because he really loves the British army and all that in a very satirical way. Very funny. The actor's brilliant. He does it. He talks about how all the villagers hate the villagers downstream because the villagers upstream keep pissing in the stream where they get the water from. And that basically sums up humanity as a whole, really. We're all downstream from some other tribe who's pissing in our stream. And I'm going to start calling this yellow streaming. Came up with that last night instead of live streaming. Yellow streaming. Like a stream of yellow, with references to urination, because it's very childish like me and involves toilet humor, and it's not even particularly funny. So I thought, perfect. Sums up the channel exquisitely to perfection. Right. This is it, man. You got to just learn something from this. Persistence. Just keep doing it enough. Eventually something good's going to happen. So I plan on making so many of these fucking videos. I'm not on drugs, by the way. You know, I just seem like I am. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the position I'm sitting in. My testicles are sending not enough dopamine to my brain to function. Who knows? But if you keep doing this long enough, something's going to happen. Persistence. Find what you want to do, what you like doing. What I realize I like doing is playing songs. And I also realize saying my opinion about stuff in a funny way. So that's what I'm going to do. And whoever this, 500 years from now, when I'm finally recognized as the Messiah that I obviously am, and look at these hands. These hands are right beside my face. I have preternaturally huge hands. They're not close to the screen. These are actually right beside my ears. Look at that. My hand is bigger than my head. It's not. It's my hand is actually behind my head. See? See? If you are on drugs and watching this, even you might have dozed off at this point, but I'm going to click off because I'm not going to masturbate, and I haven't been masturbating during this broadcast either. I don't care how many requests I get; it's not on, not for free. All right.